Welcome everyone to the studio of Endan Business Solutions. Get ready to up your game.
Hello. Today we are looking at how to prepare a simple dashboard with the use of the validation function and the use of Hlookup function in Excel. So from the data we have available, we have the list of employees and their consumption for the various foodstuffs. The dashboard we want to bring out is to compare the various consumption by each employee. So we've already have the look of the dashboard we want to do. What we are left to do is now link it, automate it with the data available. So without wasting much time, we would first employ the validation sign to have the list of the foodstuffs all in cell K2. So come to data, now click on your validation, click on data validation, click on the drop list, select your list, now click inside this box, then come and select, or you can click here, then come and select the foodstuffs consumption, then you enter, then you click on OK. Automatically gives you the drop list button. Then you can click on it and select any of the foodstuffs available. We can repeat the same process for cell L2, or we can just drag K2 to L2 and it will automatically copy the content in cell K2. Okay, so this is how to quickly use the validation to give you, to make selecting of the foodstuffs list very flexible. Okay, now let's introduce the Hlookup function. So on cell K3, you type in your Hlookup formula. Once you open the bracket, you realize it gives you the logic for the formula, with the first one bold, there's a Hlookup value, and that's what you are expected to do first. So with that, what we want to do is to select our lookup value, which is supposed to be K3. In this instance, supposed to be the bread. With the help of the F4 function, we need to keep the row fixed, so when you drag, it doesn't move the row downwards. Once you click on the comma, it automatically moves the bold part of the argument to the table array. It used to be the lookup value. Once you introduce the comma, it moves to the table array. So what you are supposed to do now is now come and select your table array, and that is the area you expect the formula to be picking the values from. So now, once again, with the help of the F4 function, you need to keep both the column and the row all locked, so that as and when you drag your formula, it doesn't move. Click on your comma again, and this is now asking you the row index number. That is, if you come to your data array, on which row do you want the formula to return the figure? So for Kwame, it's definitely going to be row number 2, because row 1 is the bread, row 2 is this, and row 3 is also coffee. So we type in row 2 for Kwame, then you introduce your comma, then it automatically moves to the next one, which is the range lookup, and that is if you want this lookup to return exactly what you are looking for, then you click on the false, close your bracket, and then enter. And then what do you see over here? You see the figure, which is what we have over here. We need to drag this down, but bear in mind, because we manually put in the index, the row index number here, when you drag down, it's going to repeat the same figure throughout, because we manually hard coded the row index number. So to make this simple, you can either do it manually by coming in here to change it to row number 3, that is for coffee, to row number 4. You can do it manually like this, or you can come somewhere close to your data and label the data, your table array, which starts from here and ends, which starts from C3 and ends with H12. You can just come somewhere and label it, because that will make the work much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or simply whatever number plus 1, then you drag it to make, because assuming you have a lot of data to work with, you cannot manually be entering this. So now when you come to your formula, when you get to the place, the part of the argument that asks of your row index number, what you do is to come and link it to your numbering you have done, and make sure you keep the column part of the formula locked with the help of the L4 function. So you have a dollar sign in front of the A with the two free, so you can drag downwards. Now enter. Oh, sorry, it should have been yes, because it's supposed to be 2. So then you lock the column and leave the row, and now you can drag it downwards without much work. To let your figures look nice, all you can do is to click on the comma sign here, just so it looks nice and professional. So with this, you can drag backwards to where you have your okra on column L, and you see it will automatically pick the consumption for okra as well. So let's still try and feather it up. Let's introduce our summation by clicking, or you can even use the auto summation. Put the cursor here and click on your auto summation here, enter. You can copy everything here, copy and then paste, and it works like magic to repeat the formula in cell L13 into cell K13. Okay, so then we want to see the variance, or yes, see the variance between the two foodstuffs. What you can do, it depends on what you want to show. We want to see how different okra is from bread. So you just divide okra by bread minus 1, and that gives you what that means is okra is higher than bread by 2%, and that is so. What we have done here basically is to try and automate a simple dashboard out of the data we have. Let's see how flexible this information is. Okay, so what we have here is now bread and okra, but as we want to look at yam and sugar, what do you do? You just come here, select yam, and automatically changes the figures you have here. Easy. Then I also come here, as we want to select yam and okra, this is how the change is like. As you also want to see yam and rice, once you select the rice here, it automatically changes the figures here. So this is how flexible it is. You don't need to design and prepare different table for the various foodstuffs. As you have a whole lot, about 100 foodstuffs to work with. You cannot design about 100 data for each. It wouldn't make the work fun, and that's why it's called a dashboard. It's something you go to click and it should return the numbers you are looking for. You want to maybe compare sugar and okra. You see how flexible it is. Then automatically your numbers percentages also varies. So let's call this one variance percentage. Okay.
Thanks for spending your precious time with us today in the studio. We hope you enjoyed this session. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube for more interesting tutorials. You can also send us your comments and interested topics for discussion. Thank you.